today we are going to we'll be talking about whether it's possible to build efficient customer support without using effective tools. And specifically, I'll be showing how to do this using Sendpulse chats, of course. Okay, and we'll explore two directions. One is B2B side. Our product is Dots platform, where we work with restaurant and their partners, and we help them to launch their white label solution. And another business, it is B2C. I would rather say B2B2C side. It is Mr.am, a food delivery service that connects restaurants and customers. We'll also briefly look into the topic of AI in support and shares. I will share some thoughts with you on how and when it makes sense to use AI in support. Dots platform is a B2B SaaS solution that provides mobile applications, websites for restaurants. Everything is launched within no-code tools and managed through our admin panel. Restaurants get full control within just 2 weeks, including automation, campaign tools, and integrations, of course, including Sendpulse for both chats and emails. And talking about Mr. Ram, it is our B2C food delivery marketplace that operates now in 20 Ukrainian cities. Users can pick their city, choose restaurant, and place an order. That's it. And yes, our competitors are platforms like Glovo, Uber Eats, DoorDash, etc. And it's really, really competitive market. And what is our key difference? We are operationally profitable. We are not losing money thanks to automations and minimizing our operational costs. We have served more than 1 million users, and we've made over 3 million deliveries to really hungry customers. According to our data from Mr. only 23% of orders come via the website. 75% of orders made through our mobile applications, and only 2% are made via phone calls and chats. That 2% might sound small, but it's still a significant number, and these customers really matters. Since we don't use AI for this, we rely on human support engines, real people solving real food-related problems. Technically, our support is handled via two main channels. Phone calls is more expensive since one engine can only handle one call at a time. He couldn't speak with two clients meanwhile. Chats are more efficient, allowing one engine to handle more than 10 chats at once. So we actively encourage communications through chats, and it's simpler, cheaper, and more scalable. So if we are talking about our services, we launched it more than 10 years ago, and until 2025 we've used in-app messenger in our application and website based on Chatra. It was a Russian provider. And after 2022, we've decided to fully remove it and began searching for alternatives. Previously, support looked like a simple widget embedded into the website application, but this widget wasn't user-friendly. If user close the tab application, notifications might not even reach them. So it was really a problem for us. So we evaluated solutions like Help Crunch, Crisp, Infobeep, Intercom, and also Sendpulse, which really stood out. Sendpulse offered seamless support via Telegram, Viber, and even WhatsApp for us, and Instagram chats, Meta, Facebook Messenger. And it also gave us a panel for operators. And for me, I hope you're pretty familiar with Ukrainian neobank Monobank because it reminded us of supported this bank, where support happens directly into your favorite messenger, not in the bank application. And we ran a user survey to better understand which communication channels our clients prefer. And results were very clear. For Ukrainian clients, Telegram and Viber are leading the way in terms of conversation and popularity. And even more insight to give us you an idea how this look like in practice on Mr. Our food delivery service, 90% of all chat-based support interactions happens through Telegram, while only 10% goes through Viber. However, we decided to keep both options, and here is why. Sendpulse handles all channels equally well. From the operator's perspective, there is no difference between responding to Telegram chat or Viber chat. The interface and experience are exactly the same via panels of Sendpulse. In fact, Sendpulse even supports WhatsApp if you want to go further. But in our case, Telegram is by far the dominant platform, and it has become a primary messaging tool for most Ukrainians right now. And we ask ourselves, how long and how much would it take to build a monobank style support? Surprisingly, not much. Because we were switching from one provider to another, we had time. And while most companies spend thousands of dollars on similar systems, we found Sendpulse. Thank you guys for that. We found Sendpulse to be affordable or even free at small scales. So, Sendpulse, it really can be free, and you can integrate it only less than just 1 hour. Okay, let's dive deeper. Let's walk through the process. User journey. User opens our Mr. Application. They go to the sidebar and click support. They choose their messenger, Telegram or Viber. And then they're redirected to the Telegram chat and click one button, start. First thing, we ask a phone number. For us, without phone number, we cannot identify the user. And once they share it, we instantly know who they are, what they ordered, and where they are, and everything is shown inside of Sendpulse for the operator, thankfully to the integrations. In the operator's interface, they see phone number, city, order history, cashback balance, allergies, unknowns, and this is really a screenshot from work in business and how it works in Mr. Everything is integrated from our CRM and displayed directly inside of Sendpulse. As far as I know, Sendpulse offers a wide range of ready-made integrations with popular CRM systems, making it easy to connect your support chat with your existing business infrastructure. But we have our own written system platform, and that's why we've developed an integration by ourselves. And now let's take a look at some real use cases, how we are leveraging chat-based support in action, and how it helps us to serve customers more effectively. Let's look at some real examples. So, case one. Can I add a Coke? Customer could ask. The operator cannot just adjust the order price, just add this Coke to your order. They must contact the restaurant, confirm that it is possible to add this Coke, that they have it, and see if the courier haven't taken this order from the restaurant. So see if timing allows to add something extra to your order. And one of the most questions we get through support chats is, you know where is my order? And I'm sure you've been there. You've ordered lunch and now you're hungry and waiting. The courier seems to be 3 minutes and 40 seconds late. Oh, how could he? And that's enough to make some people reach out. We've thankful when customers choose to message us in chat instead of calling the hotline. It's just an insight. Many people today prefer chatting, even if they are upset. It's easier to complain via text than to speak with someone on the phone. The good news is once we receive a message, we've already know the user's phone previously and their latest order. And that means we can instantly check the order status. And sometimes we even call the operator can call the courier directly to ask if everything is okay or to understand why there is a delay. Delays can happen. GPS might cut out, or the courier might be stuck in traffic. This is real world, and that's where our mobile apps really shines. Since 75% of all our orders come through the mobile application, we've built features that show the courier's real-time location and status directly in the application. There is no need for customer to go and ask about the order, but sometimes really something goes wrong. And in these cases, we need a real user to understand and to communicate with their hungry client, because even AI couldn't help us in this. Another real world example, courier delay and compensations, how we use with these hungry clients and with our fuck ups. In many cases, the courier simply gets delayed or temporarily lost, and it happens often more often than you might think. So one of our most common tasks in support is to check the courier's location in the real time. Whenever we detect a delay, we've already prepared a response to handle this situation. For example, if the delivery is significantly late, we offer a customer a promo code for free delivery as a compensation for next time, and it's built in our support flow and helps to turn a bad experience into a positive one. Whenever we see that the issue was on our side, maybe the courier was late or something went wrong with the order due to our own mistake, we tend to take responsibility and offer immediate compensation. This might be, as I said, a promo code, cashback, or in one common case, a missing item from the order. For example, a customer orders 5 pizzas and receives only 4 pizzas. In this situation, our operator can investigate. They check the user history, his orders, contact the restaurant directly, even ask if there is a camera footage to verify what happened. Really, if restaurant missing a pizza, not a customer fooling of us. And then they work out a fair situation, and that could be, for example, a free pizza and a dessert with a customer to the next order, or even delivering the missing pizza right away as a compensation, giving some dessert as a compensation. This kind of situation demands a personal human approach, and something we don't delegate to AI. I think that we need to understand what happened without AI right now. Maybe in some time we could delegate it to AI agents. But why right now we are not doing? Because we are not dealing with thousands of messages per hour. Most requests still benefit from empathy and clear communication with real people, especially when it involves coordination with the third parties like restaurants or couriers. To simplify and streamline our support processes, we found another powerful tool inside Sendpulse, automation chains. These changes have made a huge difference in our daily operations. We've pre-configured over 50 ready-to-use replies, and depending on what the customer asks, the operator simply clicks to send a pre-written response, no need to rewrite or to refresh each time. And we don't need to jump into OpenAI to generate an answer for every question. We don't need to spend money on this. In most cases, customers are asking similar things and getting the same clear response. It's really not a problem for them. We regularly analyze our conversations to identify repeatable questions and to add them to the automation flows. Just with a single click, the operator sends a helpful, consistent reply in a second. And of course, our operators are still real people working in shifts on laptops or desktop computers, but tools like this help them work faster and stay focused on what really matters. And now let's move on to what might be the most interesting part of this talk. Just a quick question to you. Have any of you ever set up a chatbot integration by yourself? Just comment plus or minus. Have you done this before? So I will really, really appreciate your response right now. And because just see that no minus, just put plus minus to help me. No minus. Okay, it's really fantastic to you because when it comes to Sendpulse, I have to say it's actually incredibly simple to get started, even if you are not a developer. First of all, the documentation is excellent, and I've included a direct link into my presentation, and you can really get everything set up quite quickly. But if reading documentation isn't your thing, no worries. I've also included a visual example of our own automation flow so you can see exactly how it works in real life setup and to see how it is really, really easy configured. So here is a look at our main automation chain, and it's actually very simple. First, the chat opens. Then we check, do we already have this person's contact info? So phone number. If not, we prompt them to share their phone, and we include a clickable button to make that super easy. Just one button, share your number with us. And this is exactly what I showed earlier at the chatbot example. It's the same flow. In the same flow. After that, we make an API request. This is probably the most technical step because it involves integrating an external system, either our own backend service or your CRM. Once we receive the data in any format, we are using JSON, we pass it back into the Sendpulse system, and from there we can use it however we want it to in our support or automation logic. And here is a real example of JSON response we get from the API. Feel free to share it directly with your developer as an example. It will make their job much easier and help speed up the integration process. Once Sendpulse receives this JSON response, we can easily display the return CRM data directly inside the Sendpulse interface. That way, the operator sees everything nicely formatted, knows this JSON, no code, only pretty looking interface. All the key information is available in one place right when it's needed. So, and you need to make this integration only once. And honestly, that's about it in terms of setup. That's all. You only need to configure 4 basic blocks, make 2 API calls, and you're done. Magic. It's really not that complicated as it seems at first glance. In fact, you have a low order volume. You can even skip the CRM integration, and since will still work smoothly. So even if you don't have a CRM, don't have a developer to integrate it with your system, no worries. You can do it without this, and it also should work. One of our mottos is don't overcomplicate things unless you absolutely have to. Do not overcomplicate. And when it comes to just artificial intelligence, I know that Sendpulse has a lot of exciting tools, especially around OpenAI integration and workflow automation. And yes, I think that in some cases, AI could definitely help us to automate certain types of questions. And you could use it to quickly provide detailed answers, especially if you're trying to tell something or guide a user through different options. But in our specific case, we use Sendpulse chats mostly for support and complex, not standard solutions. This often involves external communication, calling a restaurant, coordinating with couriers, resolving issues that currently AI still isn't ready to handle on its own. So instead of going all in on AI, we often take a different approach. We simplify the process itself. For example, if user doesn't know where the order is, maybe we don't need AI to answer that. Maybe we just need to visually highlight the order status, the order location in our application. Or if we are using Telegram bots, just add a big button labeled "Where is my order?" So the user never even needs to type the question. And same goes for another common request. When will my food arrive? Instead of waiting for the customer to ask, we just send a push notification or SMS as soon as the restaurant accepts the order. That's not AI. It's just a smart process design, I should say that, and where we making money. At the same time, you don't need to be careful with AI. That's a lot of hype, and while it can make your life easier, it can also create more complexity than it really solves. So AI not always an answer. From my experience, if you're a solo founder handling support and client communication yourself, AI can really help. It takes care of repetitive replies or generates templates for you. But if you have a small team, AI might not save you much, either in time or even in money. So, as a conclusion, for small medium businesses, I would say that AI is a cool assistant, but not a must-have right now. On other hand, if you are a large enterprise or a big e-commerce brand with hundred of just simulating charts and with one more than 100 support agents, then even automating then just 10% of that workload can really mean. And what are my personal conclusions? Just talking about this. Oh, just see that there are pretty much questions, and I'll be happy to uh, cover it after my topic, after my presentation. So, what about conclusions? Chat is the new standard for customer support. Phone calls are becoming less common. Just most people today would rather send a message than make a call. 5 years ago, everyone used to place a big, this call will call back you in 30 seconds, big button on the website. Today, that button should be chat with us right now. and you need to be ready to answer instantly, not even less than in 30 seconds. In our case, Telegram is far more popular than Viber in Ukraine among our B2C marketplace users. That's largely because our audience is younger, and for them, Telegram is go-to channel. And here's the best part: Sendpulse gives you fast, easy, and even free way to get started. If you're just beginning, or if you only have a few chats a day, it can be free and extremely affordable. Setup takes less than 1 hour, and you'll immediately save time, money, and effort compared to more complex platforms. Just my advice: start simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Avoid building complex funnels or override technical workflows at the beginning. Only scale up and complexity when you really need it. Yes, and what's to do next? By the way, quick show. Just question to you. Who here is already using Sendpulse Chatbots? If yes, type plus. If not, type minus. Are there any Sendpulse users right now? Just I'm genuinely curious how many of you are already running support through Sendpulse Chats and using it. Just minus or plus, it will be helpful for me. And if you haven't tried it, I highly encourage you to test it out. Set up a bot, connect a chat. It's super easy. And if you already have a CRM, go ahead and integrate Sendpulse with it. If you are not a developer, just ask yours honestly. It shouldn't take more than 2, maybe 3 hours on any platform to hook it up using a basic API endpoint. And it's not only technically simple, but it's also affordable. You don't need to pay hundreds of dollars. You don't have to pay. You can use a special promo code, just by the way, which Olena have told about. And most importantly, moving support into messengers will significantly reduce the number of phone calls and speed up your response time and cut your support costs. Once again, you can launch this today for free in less than an hour. So just you can implement this today. Why not give it a try? Just one question to you. And now I'm happy to open it up for your questions. And if there is anything that I didn't cover, anything you're curious about regarding customer support, implementation, or how we are really using Sendpulse in action, I would be glad to share more and answer in detail.
Oh, YEHOR, thank you very much. Thank you for the insightful session. Lots of valuable takeaways to think about. We really appreciate you sharing your experience and practical tips with us today. And thank you for being our clients for years. And let's turn to the questions. So I can see several questions in the chat. So the first question from Anastasia, can it be used in WhatsApp or only Telegram?
It's a really good question. I think that it is question not to me. It's question to you, Elena. Could we use Sendpulse chat automations with WhatsApp?
Of course, but I think that the best this question can be answered if our support or sales team answer it. But maybe question more about countries. You run businesses in different countries, and is Telegram the most demanded platform, or WhatsApp is used too?
Okay. Yes. No. Just to answer this short, yes, it can be used in WhatsApp. So it's really no doesn't matter for Sendpulse because Sendpulse can aggregate all chats within one control panel, and it's really not a problem for you as a business. So if you have customers in WhatsApp, in Instagram, in Meta, in Facebook Messenger, you can just integrate with everything and have all these conversations just in one place. For us, we are using I was talking about a business, Mr. Ram, about Ukrainian business. In Ukraine, WhatsApp is not so popular as Telegram or Viber, and even for our customers are just people around 25, 40 years old, and that's why most of all our customers have Telegram chats, and they select Telegram chat as their main channel to communicate with. So we haven't any request to add WhatsApp or Meta for this. So just okay, we ignore. We remember that I've said, do not overcomplicate it. Just do it by request and listen to your customers.
Yeah, I agree, absolutely agree. And I can confirm that you can integrate WhatsApp for sure. And my support can confirmed it in the chat. So thank you very much. So another question from Anastasia. Do you have any cases when this type of automation failed your business? Tricky question.
It's really a tricky question, but if we're talking about automation, mostly just a human factor. For example, you can just miss which automation chain you're launching, and it could be done by mistake. But mostly, there are no big fails in these cases because we are using real people. So there are real people who can decide what they are doing, what they're making. So we are not guessing with some kind of AIs about questions. So if the person asks us to add some, just can you add extra cheese to my burger? We will contact restaurant and ask directly a restaurant to add an extra cheese. It won't be AI would just asking the customer, okay, you want a new cheese? You want a new cheeseburger? What do you want? And just will give to restaurant a comment like user wants extra cheese separately. Just put it not in the burger. So we are not using this type of AI, not and this type of automation. We are using like to help operators to with quick responses, and that's why that was for us maybe the why we are not implementing AI right now, because the cost of mistake will be more than we just will make profit on it.
Okay, thank you. And the next question is from Chloe. Where should a business start if they want to build support with no big budget?
Oh, I would recommend you Sendpulse. Of course, Sendpulse recommended. It's not, and it's not a joke, and it's not because we are in this conference. Because really, you could start a support without the budget at all. For example, I was launching a small coffee business in Spain, in Valencia, and I also built a support chart within Sendpulse without money on a freemium plan with zero cost. So you could go with Sendpulse and until you have really big amount of clients, you won't pay nothing. So you are paying for chats, and your chats depends on the number of your orders.
Thank you very much. I can confirm that all our flows for events are set with Sendpulse automation, email marketing automation, chatbot automation, and I can't imagine what we would do if we don't have such tool. So for me, it's just a must-have, and it's so convenient. Thank you. So let's turn to another question from Anastasia. Can this type of communication work for B2B business?
Yes, it's really good question about B2B. B2B. Honestly, we are using for B2B communication another tool, not Sendpulse, because we have built on not only chats, we are building like a full support system with documentations, with ticket systems, and for B2B. We don't have large amount of requests, but still I think that it can be easily done through Sendpulse chats. So why not? That like every business, so you will have a bot. Business will communicate with you, ask about anything, and even you can integrate AI answers for your business clients. You can integrate it with any system, with any database, because you can make any API call. So it definitely could be built with Sendpulse.
Oh, thank you. And one more question. What other platform or platforms do you also use in addition for customer
Uh,
support or maybe marketing automation?
for market automation, as for example, for us, one of the most usable marketing automation is push notifications to directly to mobile application. As I have said, we have more than 75% of orders made within mobile applications. Only around 20% are made within the website. So we are communicating with our client just thankfully to push notifications, and we are not using email marketing for hungry customers. When if you are hungry, you want to eat just right now, not when you're opening your email and just think, I will eat. So it's about instant request. So instant emotion, just send in a hot promotion via push notification. But still, we are using SMS and Viber automations, and we are using Sendpulse for it. So we are sending SMS messages within Sendpulse, and push notifications are sent by our platform. So we have built our own platform as developers, and we can do it. But if we're talking about email platform, it can be easily done by Sendpulse. And other platforms, we are using Crisp. I don't know if it is to mention them, are your competitors or not, but we are using Crisp to B2B communication and for documentation. So all our public documentation about our product is covered on Crisp.
Okay, thank you very much. And it can seem that I asked you to talk about Sendpulse and just about Sendpulse today, but I'm not, so I didn't ask. But thank you very much. I love the fact that you are our clients and you love Sendpulse, and
I
yeah,
love
it's
Sendpulse because we're basically from one city. I'm from Chernihiv, originally from Chernihiv, from Ukraine, northern part of Ukraine, and Sendpulse also was founded in Chernihiv, and that's why we started many years ago, and we use a lot of features of Sendpulse and really love them. And not only chatbots, not only this, but this part is really where Sendpulse is good.
Yeah, thank you. I can see that there are no questions in the chat, no more questions. So, but I have a couple of questions. And could you please answer how fast can a business see results after launching a support chatbot?
Oh, it's really a good question. Maybe a tricky one about how fast. Could say that within 10 minutes you could see a result because within 1 minute, as far as you set up integration, you can receive and communicate with all of your customers within one platform. So within 1 minute, you could see really that it works. If you didn't have anything before, you will see it right now. But if you have something, if you have some before, I would say that you need to just to understand how maybe you will reduce the amount of money that you spend on these services before. For example, or you can understand one of our cases. You have 10 operators in support, but when you switch to Telegram chats, we only need 8 people in our support team. So just it's also was a significant amount of money just to automate some processes and to reduce routine. But we don't fire this person. We just focus them on making other things better. So for us, it was like maybe in 2 or 3 months we just see a big difference for our business that really help us. And also for our clients, it was significantly great decision to switch from support within built-in messenger in application to Telegram chats. It's also where our users say to us, "Wow, finally you've made it." So I should say that maybe it worth it, and it was the most valuable part of this of switching.
YEHOR, thank you very much. I would like to ask a lot of questions, but I can see that it's almost time to start our panel discussion. So thank you very much. Thank you for your insightful presentation. Maybe you would like to add something or highlight before leaving us today.
I will just say one thing. Try to do it right now, right away, just after this conference. Just try it. Give it a try. Do not be scared. It's really easy.
Yeah, thank you. I liked it. Like it. Thank you. And have a great rest of the day. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. Take
Bye.
care. Bye bye.